Okay.
Okay, so I think this morning, I sent you a video about astrology. The Guruji Sri Ravi Shankar, he was explaining about astrology. So as I was listening, I felt it's something very, very scientific. What he said about the all the words I don't remember because it was in very unfamiliar words to me. But I noticed that for Osho's path, for Swami's path, right? Because Sri Ravi Shankar was saying that, when the movement of the planet, then how it affects all that. But I noticed that for Swami's path and Osho's path, our direction is meditation. Like, no matter, because I've never heard, I know that for Swami's path is like, there will be, our mind will be affected by all these stars and all that, but that is not our concern.
Our mind is
our concern
what?
Is the mind can be affected by this moon, the full moon, or that. Yeah, because that's what was said in the video. Like when the water is rising, because our body is made out of water, so it will affect the full moon will affect a person's mind. That's why when the full moon is there, or I forgot, was it full moon or new moon? That's why people who are crazy are being called lunatics. So, but I noticed that for Osho's path, for Swami's path, we are not denying that this is true. Just that our path is we know consciousness. I would like to hear Swami's comment on this.
Anyone who goes deep inside themselves, they will discover that you have not a separate existence. It is an interconnected world. You are like a bubble in the same ocean. If there are millions of bubbles in the ocean, or millions of leaves in a tree, they are connected. So all those planets and their movement, they affect human beings. And you are not conclusion is not right about Osho or me or anyone. What Osho is against, or anyone who is an awakened person is against, is not about any science. He is against superstition. So in the name of astrology, if some business is going on, and they are only whatever they are trying to predict, first of all, they don't know anything on their own. They have not calculated, to calculate movement of stars and all those planets. You need to be very great mathematician, and you need to have a great insight. There were great astrologers in India, but these people were genius. They knew, and they were not interested much in your worldly. It's not that astrology cannot predict about how to be more affluent, how to be more rich, how to be more successful in the world. But the greater astrology is when it is helping you how to move without much friction. How to find out at what time of the month or year it will be easy, when the nature, when existence will be cooperating with you, then your journey will be easy. What Osho has spoken on astrology, there are 2 lectures of Osho. I think each one about 1 hour or 1.5 hours. Jyotish Advait Ka Vigyan. That means astrology is the science of non-duality. Advait is a school of mysticism in India, a philosophical school to know the truth, Advait Vedanta. So, in those 2 lectures, the way Osho has spoken about astrology, so far I have not heard anyone speaking with such depth. I don't know what he has spoken. I have not yet heard what you have said about Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. I will only after hearing I will say anything. So, but Osho is saying that if it is helping, if this astrology is helping you to become more conscious, then it is of some value, some significance. Otherwise, if it is just making you more rich, if it is just deciding how to be more healthy or when to get married, then it is all part of the dream world. It is of no importance to sadhak, to those people who want to know themselves. So astrology was developed in India, which was helping people to reach to their being more quickly, more in tune with nature, being more in tune with nature. So, and all those things, Osho has spoken much about this, the movement of moon, how it affects when it is full moon night. And I have also realized, I have also seen that it moons has a great effect. Whenever it is full moon night, more people go mad than in any other time. And more people can become enlightened. So there have been so many enlightened people in India who became enlightened on full moon. Buddha, Mahavir, I think they have all become enlightened on full moon. And there have been people like Krishna was born in darkest night. That was like no moon night. So that is also symbolic that anything which looks like very adverse situation in the hand of Krishna, he will turn everything into for his advantage. He was born in a prison, and his whole life, if you see it from outside, it was life of suffering, but he never suffered. In the midst of all suffering, he was always untouched. He went on playing his flute and he remained unaffected even in war battlefield. He was as calm as the silent ocean or silent lake. So even if situation outside is not good, if you are a right person, if you are authentic person, you can turn even those situations for your advantage. Because when your dreams are shattered, it is good. It can help you go inside. So one should not be always looking for favorable situation. Whatever the situation is, you should make best of it. There is one mystic in India who has said, Lagan Muhurat Jhoot Sab. That means all these planetary position, right time for doing, acting, something, these are all lies. If you are a sincere person, whatever the situation, you will use it for your growth. But still, those who were those who have a very scientific mind, they developed all those things, how to take advantage of planetary movement. So they found certain periods where you can grow more in meditation. So those periods you should devote for your inner growth.
Yes, Swami.
If I listen, then I will talk more. But
Okay.
is it all, or you want to ask something more?
That's all, Swami. You have explained very clearly.
These things Osho has spoken. I don't know. I will have to hear what he is saying. But lunatic and all those things, Osho has also spoken. In Hindi, it is called Chand Mara. That means affected by the moon. When it is full moon night, your energy is more awake and alert, and it will be difficult if you are meditating to sleep on those nights. So, and you can be more sexual on those nights also. So, where you want to go, it all depends on you. If you want to move into sex, you can move into sex. If you want to move into truth, you can move into truth. If you want to be mad, for that also it will be helpful. Okay.
Okay, Swami.
Today, India is going on Sun. India's Sun mission.
Oh, sun the hot sun
Yeah,
Oh, ooh.
not exactly Sun, but very high in the space. From there, they will study the Sun. But only I think 2-3 countries are doing it. So India is in the now select group of 3-4 countries and going to the south pole of moon. It's only India has gone. So in that club, India is the only member.
Yes, Swami.
And these Western idiots, they were having cartoons that these elite group, they're having meeting, and one man with a cow, a rope with which the cow is tied, he's wearing dhoti, looks like a farmer, he's trying to knock on the door. That was an Indian, he wants to enter. So these idiots, that shows they're so childish. This kind of ego that we are special people. just because of Western conspiracy, one Indian businessman, he has lost about $100 billion because they're conspiring somehow to disturb their stock market and all those things. So this George Soros, he spent about 600 million rupees, and he's paying many Indians, those who are traitors, to do everything wrong. China is also doing all those things. It goes on claiming every part of the world as if it is theirs, whether it is Taiwan or whether it is Arunachal Pradesh. You may have ruled some place in the past, but that doesn't make that if it is now a separate country, it is a separate country. You cannot even manage your own country. China is in a very bad state, very, very bad state now. Even they don't have even much water to drink. They don't have much food, so they are dependent very much for food on the outside world. So they want to capture others people's land. But this is no way. This is a criminal attitude. You should befriend them so that they will help you on their own. They want to capture many part of India because it has good water source. You have yourself destroyed your own water source by having so much of industries. So for that, no other country is to be blamed. Now you want to intrude into other people's territory. But they don't have the guts. They cannot fight the Indian army. They are cowards. Whenever they have the battle now, they are always beaten. Because the Indian army, they are very disciplined. They are very professional. These Chinese, they are just smoking all the time, 20, 30 cigarettes. So where will be the strength? They don't want to fight. Because they are not fighting for the country. And they are not even respected when they die in the battlefield. They don't even inform their parents that they have been killed. They don't give them that respect which they deserve. If they have lost their life for the country, they should be given all the respect which they are not given. In India, they are treated like heroes. Anyone who is fighting for the country. The opposition party has created a joint alliance. It's like all the gang of criminals have united to beat Modi. So they have called this alliance India, which is absurd. How can you call it India? They have certain thought about it. So it's like when it is being defeated in the election, then in the news channel it will say India is losing by this much vote. India is defeated. So it will have a psychological effect. You don't want to defeat India. You understand? Understood? But they could not get this name. So now the name is I.N.D.I.A. So, but I have my own idea. It is I is equal to doubt. I doubt. I is equal to doubt. N is equal to doubt. D is equals to doubt. I equals to doubt. A equals to doubt. It is not dot, it is doubt. I doubt that you can perform. I doubt 5 times. They will sell the country. These people are just criminals. In Hindi, there was a movie, Choro Ki Barat. That means a marriage procession of thieves. These are thieves. So that's why they can play in the hand of China or in the hand of George Soros. Shaitan, Sakar, Soros.
Yes, Swami.
He is around, I don't know whether he is at 90 or more than 90 or around 90. But these people live in the world of their own making. Both your feet is in the grave and you want to destroy countries. He has been instrumental in destroying Malaysian economy also in the past. You know or not?
I heard something about that, like the 1997 economic crisis we faced was part of his fault.
And he is banned in his own country, the country from where he comes. I don't remember whether it's which country, Poland or some country. At present, the growth rate of India is about 7.5%, which is highest in the world. And maybe the growth rate of China is in minus. So it is going down already. 7.5 is just top. For a long time, India is growing at number 1 rate. And this is for India also, it is at present in few months, it is highest, 7.5. It was around 6 point something before. Now it's